afternoon, at least 2 funnel clouds are spotted. The National Weather Service calls one a tornado, and numerous San Antonians capture the dangerous front on home video. Good evening, I'm Karen Gallagher. It seemed to appear out of nowhere, a huge and powerful storm on the northern edge of Bexar County, packing winds of up to 60 miles per hour, creating funnel clouds and at least 1 tornado. This is how the storm appeared on Doppler 12 storm scan as it moved through San Antonio and Bexar County this afternoon. The red areas represent the most violent and powerful storm cells. And within just a few hours, the storm had pushed through the city. But the most ominous part of today's severe weather were the funnel clouds that dipped out of the suddenly dark afternoon skies. Our Lee Dunkelberg says although no one was hurt, thousands certainly had reason to be concerned as they ran for cover.
Thousands watched as a large funnel cloud snaked across the sky. It formed from these inky black clouds that moved into the area around 2:30. People viewed the winding cloud in awed fascination, some for almost too long.
We saw a green funnel cloud straight overhead, and by the time I turned around and looked behind me, it had hit the clinic over here and then was on to the next row of houses.
We were standing in the yard and watching the clouds that were starting to form, and we could see that they were all going in various directions, first one place and then another. And we called our children to come look because it was something that's sort of rare, and all of a sudden the funnel started to form for real and start to come down. So that's when we decided to leave, and about that time it hit and was throwing tin over in our yard. So we just decided to get under cover until it was all over with. It took about 2 or 3 minutes was all.
There were no injuries here at the Guilbeau Station Vet Clinic, but it did sustain a lot of roof damage. Neighbors tell us that the wind carried parts of that roof as far as a block and a half away. Heavy rains almost brought freeway traffic to a standstill as the storm moved through the area. Low water crossings trapped several vehicles as water quickly ran off of already wet ground and swelled creek beds. Heavy hail fell throughout the area. Hailstones as large as 3/4 of an inch were reported between Windcrest and Live Oak. High winds blew about 60 square feet of roof off a building at Randolph Air Force Base. Our satellite dish here at the station collected more than just programming from out of the skies. The storm passed almost as quickly as it came, leaving behind puddles, scattered clouds, and sunshine. Lee Dunkelberg, KSAT 12 News.
The storm also spawned at least 1 more funnel cloud as it moved south into Atascosa County. The Sheriff's Department there confirms that a funnel cloud was spotted shortly before 7 tonight on Highway 16 just north of Poteet. No one was hurt and there was no damage reported. The Sheriff's Office says it will survey any agricultural damage tomorrow morning. Some quick-thinking San Antonians braved the bad weather to grab their home video cameras and record a startling sight. Funnel clouds swirling literally over the city skyline. Mario Bosquez reports.
Oh, that is Tornado Maximus here. Okay, let's just keep an eye on it.
The fast-moving storm caught many by surprise, yet some San Antonians were quick enough and brave enough to grab home video cameras and record the violent weather, including some of the funnel clouds overhead. Karen Bradshaw and Daniel Simpson said they were startled to see a funnel forming over the Central Park Mall area. Simpson used his home video camera to record this scene from his Alamo Heights vantage point. Emerson were watching TV in their northeast San Antonio home when the hailstones began falling. They took this video around the same 2:30 p.m. time frame near I-35 and O'Connor Road. David Long and his family tracked the funnel cloud from their backyard, watching as it formed and then dissipated. And also in northwest San Antonio, Ed Tannenberger shot this video. He says the funnel cloud emerged right over a Kroger located there on Bandera Road.
Look at it swirl.
Tannenberger says after 2 to 3 minutes, the cloud went back up without touching down or causing damage. And finally, Mark Langford caught some anxious moments as a funnel cloud seemed to be bearing down on their northwest side home.
Okay, let's just keep an eye on it. It looks like it is moving this direction somewhat. But it looks, the best thing we're going to be able to do is just stay in the house.
These startling videos were captured by KSAT 12 viewers.